Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. All right, we are here in week number 3, match number 1. Hello, everyone. Hello. So, let's go take a look at the matches we have going on so far. Obviously, what do you think of the matches so far? You haven't seen any. So, let's take a look here. On screen number 1, we have Rambam. Screen number 2, we have Gridden. Rambam is getting close to the end, I think, of his. Gridden is about in the middle. This is like his 3rd account he's playing. He goes on for a while, many accounts. Screen number, and Gridden is right here. Both playing with Treya counters. That's a funny coincidence. Screen number 3 is Tassanex, just about in the beginning part of his match. Got a tough setup here. And screen number 4 is Darth Eldor. He is a lower division, I think Division 5, I want to say, Division 5 or 6, in the middle of his match as well. So, Gridden's about to beat some Jedi comp with Varys, easy peasy, 51. It's a downside of the Treya comps, to be honest. And here we have Rambam going up against a... Yeah, this will be an easy win. There's no real complications here. The nice thing, Treya can beat a lot, but man, terrible banners. Well, 51 is not terrible, but not good banners. I haven't kept Treya on offense in a long time. We have Tassanex taking the classic, if you will, Mon Mothma, or Mothra, as Zareth calls it. Cassian and K2SO against a GG team. This is a pretty straightforward fight. Nothing really complicated here. And a great counter. The Mothma team in general in 3s is fantastic. With these 3 characters especially. Once they're Relic 3, Relic 4, assuming you mod them relatively tanky, they can take out a bunch of teams. They're extremely resilient, especially against debuff heavy teams. Because unless they all get, even if it's rare that they all get stunned, but it's possible. But unless they're all stunned, every time Mon Mothma assists, she cleanses debuffs from one of them. So it's very easy to get out of the debuff state, get debuffs off of you. In this particular setup here, with Cassian and K2SO, the only real danger, or difficult part, well, so that was sort of dangerous, having 2 GG turns back to back. But at the same time, given their relative health, not really that big of a deal. It'll be a 50, hopefully a 53 if they save Mothma's heal. Tassanex saves Mothma's heal until right near the end when GG's about to die. There is some risk also of GG like ramping up too high, but I've never actually seen a loss that's due to GG ramping too high. It normally is you have 2 droids dying at the same time. Okay, this is going to be a win. Let's go take a look now at Darth Eldor. We have an AV, Ventress, Night Sister Spirit, and Acolyte. I guess this is, he doesn't have Daka perhaps, or Daka's in another team, but there's no revives here. I don't see, oh, it's a very, very weak Grievous. It's one thing that's, wow, nice, that was a great win. It's one thing that's interesting about the lower GP ranges. You can use a lot more interesting teams. Mace, Rambam would be happy with that. Mace, Juhani, and Flo, I think. I don't even know what Mace's leadership is. Terrible. All right, let's see. What else does Tassanex have here? An AV team, a Dooku team, Dooku Spy. That's sort of weird. There's no assisting for Spy to do. We'll have hardly any stacks. You have the spell from Spy. Anyway, strange team. Not such a huge fan, but it could work. JTR, and then a Talzin Spirit Daka team down below. Nothing that complicated. The AV team, it's a bit of a cheese team. With, is that a Relic 7? A Relic 7 Acolyte? That's amazing. Some people do the craziest things. Shouldn't be that hard. Like any team with AoE should take it out pretty easily, because it's just rampy. Fast BB team. All right, let's go see what's happening here in screen number 1. Ram Bam took in Leia, the two girls. No cup though. So yeah, on auto, and it's not going to work out. Took out Karth. I guess it was Karth lead there. So took out Karth. That's a good step. It's going to be a bit of a mess to clean up, but let's see what he has. Oh yeah, he'll be able to clean it up. I think Bast lead is a good call. Okay, interesting. He really goes in there and just throws stuff against the wall. Throws shit against the wall, given his t-shirt. Somewhat appropriate. That doesn't do anything. Her skill cleanses debuffs. When she uses blind, she cleanses everything from herself and then applies blind. So no reason to blind her at the beginning. Like you could blind Zalbar instead and avoid the armor shred. Actually, I don't think you can avoid the armor shred, but you can avoid the AoE. Yeah, nice. We're just some basics. Okay, so I think this will be a win. Just with the assisting and with Droideka doing his bang bang. Yeah, okay. Nice win. I like it. Clever. Let's go take a look at Darth Eldor here. He's got some fleets. We have Executrix, Sunfac, and Spy with Imperial TIE Bomber. Interesting. And Finalizer. 33 for Ram Bam. Nice. And First Order fleet with Hyena Bomber. Somehow, I feel like Hyena Bomber and Imperial TIE Bomber should be flipped. That's a bit odd. Jordan's about to start a fight here. That's weird. Fleet combo. I'm not sure I get that. Anyway, Boba, Dengar, and Cad. Not characters you see that often, but here is again like similar sort of cheese team that we saw Tassanex facing. Mother Talzin against the. All right, Boba. I think he has a. Actually, I can't say that I'm sure. I don't know if it's an R8 Boba or not. But oh, there. Yeah. Okay. That's the thing. So many people just play to win instead of play for banners, and he's left now with a JMK team. What is he gonna do? JMK on top, and what's on the bottom? Oh! Ram Bam's going up against Executor with a very slow Imperial TIE Fighter. His TIE Fighter didn't go first. Well, the counter doesn't work then. What the? That is strange. This is going to be over extremely quickly. You can send another ship instead of TIE Fighter. You just need a fast one. There's a few other fast ones. Some of the First Order ships are faster than... I mean, TIE Fighter's a lot better because he grants 25% turn meter when his foresight's popped. 50% if it's an Empire capital ship, but in this counter you're using Malevolence, so not an Empire capital ship, obviously. So he's doing the regular start, just not having Imperial TIE Fighter go first. You don't get the boost of turn meter to go in front, and now they're going to lose Hyena Bomber. Oh, and you're using Houndstooth? Weird, I think you would want Houndstooth for cleanup. In this sort of situation where you don't have the optimal lineup, a better choice is to toss in a shit fleet, a crap fleet, a poopy fleet, to burn all the cooldowns, and then send in your Malevolence, because you're effectively guaranteed a 2-shot in that situation, and you don't have to burn your Malevolence. There's no real reason to throw in your fleet that's not going to work. You know Malevolence is not going to one-shot it if you're Imperial. It's extraordinarily unlikely that you're not going to one-shot it if your Imperial TIE Fighter doesn't go first. Pew pew, yeah. See you later. That's an awesome animation. I do enjoy that. But this was a waste of the Malevolence, including the Houndstooth. You just could have thrown in a trash fleet, burned the cooldowns, and done it again. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Let's see. Now we have Tassanex trying to make up his mind on what he's going to do here. Ram Bam is going in now with the Negotiator against Executor. Yeah, what? That doesn't make much sense. If it's got an Executor and Malevolence available, send in, you know, Radis or something. 3 crappy ships to get the opening cooldowns used. And then send in something else. Well, let's go take a look at Ramban again and see what it's going to do. So yeah, nothing is dead. And the mass, yeah. No, it's just a basic. You are going to be effed. Is he stealth? Oh, no, okay, he's stealth. The AoE, yeah. Can hope for a... Is he still stealth? Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Bad. Now it's bad. Here, I would go for Plo. The problem is the mass swarm hasn't happened yet. This is interesting. Normally, and they can avoid the BTL. Okay, they're going to get their contract off. There's going to be another loss. He's going to be stuck on fleets. Man, hate to see it, but easy to avoid if you've done a trash fleet first. The downside now of cleansing. The downside of cleansing BTL is that they're definitely going to go for the unit with Mark, which is ETA. If you don't cleanse Mark, it's like a 50-50. They'll go for one character with Mark. So if BTL is still there, they'll go for a marked, or if there's no mark, they'll go for the weakest. So in that case, because ETA2 was stealth, they went for Plo Koon because he was the weakest character, or Razor Crest did. But this is not going to go well. They're going to get their contract very soon. I don't think this will even kill. It's possible. Yeah, there we go. But they're all dazed. Okay. Well, that was an unexpected bonus. Dang, if they actually win, I'll be very happy to eat my words here. Clean up a bowl, but I don't know what they have left now. That is really the issue. Kill. Okay, wow, Shiza. I'm very surprised. Very, very nice job. Well, no, I'm not going to say necessarily nice job. Great that you won. Because otherwise, man, I don't know what he was going to do. But it could have been a lot smoother. A lot smoother. But well done. Nice job, Rambam. Okay, let's go see. Gridden's doing Qui-Gon Jinn is on defense versus Hunter with a low-geared Ki-Adi-Mundi and a Joe Lee. Oh, well, Joe Lee is not Galactic Republic, so it doesn't get Ki-Adi-Mundi's bonuses. Not bad, though. I mean, I'm assuming Qui-Gon Jinn has the Zeta. Maybe yes, I don't know. Strange character to put on defense without the Zeta. Without the Zeta, it's sort of useless. But with the Zeta, great to send in Hunter, Tech, and Echo, because Echo's starting a move that dispels buffs gives turn meter if he dispels, for each buff he dispels. So I think it's like 5% to all Bad Batch allies. So in this case, it would have been 15% because they all start with Foresight if Qui-Gon has the Zeta. Anyway, nice easy fight, easy win. And now, okay, we have Traya. Let's go take a look at Tassanex. We have Traya versus Poggle Django. Okay, pretty good. I would definitely go for Django here because you delay their abilities by 1, right? Is that correct? Am I thinking of Isolate correctly? Not 100% sure. But I would go for Django. Not only because potentially delaying his abilities by 1, but because Poggle won't be able to call him to assist. Because that's sort of the issue. Oof, okay, well, fine then. Yeah, ability block, perfect. I wouldn't kill him. Okay, nice. Ability delay, very, very nice. The because there's no, okay, now if he gets Pain up, okay, so now he'll have Taunta. Yeah, I would take out Django. Nest is really, I mean, Nest may kill Treya, but I would still take out Django. To me, Django is more of an issue. If he gets his Shrapnel Blast up again, he could kill Treya, I guess is the main risk. Yeah, I can isolate Poggle. It's funny, I don't think I've ever seen an isolated Poggle. That's funny. But yeah, Django is going to die, so it makes sense. Now the question, can he end with 52? Go for ability block, middle one. Oh, didn't land? With tenacity down? Poggle immune to, no, Poggle doesn't have any immunities. Crazy. Okay, dang. It looks like 52 though. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, Darth Eldor. Let's go see what he's facing. Got an interesting back wall here. KRU, Darth Revan and Malak. Okay, that's a dangerous one. And the Bosk, Boba, and Dengar. No easy teams in the back wall. Whoever is, let's see, Bryden. Yeah, placed a good defense for sure. Interesting. We'll see what he does. It's not an easy back wall. Don't know what he has available though. And we have Ram Bam, who's finished off the other fleet. And with that, did he get his full clear? No, did he? It was just very inefficient. Ah, bummer. Bummer. GC, KUCF. Makes great again. All right, let us go see who else is available. And actually, no. Let's go see Tasnek's about to go into a fight with Stormtrooper. Don't see that too often outside of the Lord Vader teams. And the Armor and Sith Eternal Emperor. But who is he going to go up against? Okay, and it looks like Darth Eldor also quit. So, while these people are preparing, look at this. Gritton's about to go in with the C team too. C is still my favorite galactic legend. Alright, so you get my full face for a minute while I solve this who to stream situation. Looks like we'll, ooh, Operation Metaverse. Fantastic. So instead of Ram Bam, we'll have Operation Metaverse. And instead of Darth Eldor, I think we'll have, let's see, Tilo Mad. Let's put Tilo Mad down here. All right. Tilo Mad 92. I'm guessing that's when he was born. Oh, those young people. Okay, let's go back real quick. We have both Gridden and Tasnex fighting. Let's go take a look. Gridden. Is that Cat? It's not going to work well. This is going to be a loss, I predict. I could be wrong. And we have, this one is going to be a win. It's sort of annoying. The ingots, where did the ingots went on L3. That's perfect. This is going to be a win for sure. I do need to adjust. Let's see. Number 1 is going to be Metaverse, and number 4 is going to be Tilo. Doing it live. Okie dokie do. All right. So, Gridden failed. What does his facial expression look like? Unhappy. But yeah, what do you expect, man? That doesn't work very well, unfortunately. I mean, maybe 10% of the time or something. And here we have Tasnex that looks like he is going to win. It's just a question. Who did he? Okay, linked both sides. That's the safe, easy way to win. If you, does Rey have any ingots? Nah. No, she doesn't. She does, what is that one? Huh, I don't recognize that buff in her. It looked like a single ingot. Is it possible that Armor would put a single ingot? I've never seen that before. Okay, let's go take a look at Tilo. He's fighting JML versus Ray team. One thing to note about the C versus Ray fights, it's always better to leave Ray and one of the sides alive. Like sometimes you don't want to because you want to link both sides to get the protection, or you really need to take out both of them because they're dangerous or something. But in general, it's better to leave one side alive so you can kill Ray before you kill the side character. That way, you will have the highest chance to maximize your banners. And in 5v5, you can do the same thing, because we're still C with Watt. Usually, it's more difficult to use armor in 5v5 because oftentimes characters have stuns or ability blocks or something, where in 3v3 it's easier to use armor with C. But anyway, same thing. Leave Ray to second to last. Okay, she's about to go into her ult. Don't need to heal, I don't think, Tilo. Not really needed now. Let's see what happens. Grid brought up another account. Holy moly. How many accounts does that guy have? That's impressive. That's a lot of GAC. I love GAC, but I don't know. I love playing with my own account. A lot more than other people's accounts. Never actually played with somebody else's account, to be honest. Alright, I think this will be a nice solid win. Let's go see what Tassanex is trying to figure out. Looking at Dooku's speed, 316. Nice. Oh, it's still the same. He's just trying to decide. Let's go take a look at what Gridden is up against. I didn't see the team. There's 2 GLs on this team on offense. 3, maybe 4. I don't even know if he sets the defense or whether he just plays the offense. Interesting way to just play the offense. You get a lot of practice. The problem is it's not your account, so you don't know the mod setup and stuff like that. Tilo did win, 50 points, all 3 alive against the Ray team. Very nice. So, what is he going to choose here? He's going against... Yeah, who's he going to fight first? Which team first? Dom is still chatting, hasn't even entered the GAC screen. We're going to play a little teaser. Fantastic. Honestly, this is why I watch YouTube a lot more than Twitch, because I don't have time most of the time to watch one person spend 2 hours playing 30 minutes of fighting. It doesn't take 30 minutes, it takes longer than that. 15 teams to fight. No, anyway, everybody has their preferences. It's nice if you like somebody, enjoy watching them. Man, no wig for Gone today. Tassanex, but he's... Oh, yes, Tilo, he's going into a fight. Alrighty. Wedge, Han, Chewie versus Shaq, Cody, and Ark. Nice, took out Shaq-T first. Perfect. Not gonna make 54 banners here, I don't think. But, or maybe. No. Do not think Wedge is a bit too weak. Easy win, though. Unfortunately, 52. Could be a bit more. Alright, Tassanex went in. Let's go check out his. Oh. I don't like this. Every time Varys takes a turn, she cleanses somebody. There's no ability blocks here, and he didn't bring in Echo for the stun. So, but maybe you just... Okay, well, color me surprised. I wouldn't have done this. I mean, I would have checked GG, which he probably did. All that true damage is ripping them apart. Man, that's awesome. This is really cool. I would not expect this counter to work so well. Poof. Well done, Tassanex. Okay, well, yeah, now you have to go back to true damage. Bam, bam. Not ram, bam. Enter bam. Oh, that is a nice 54. Okay, cool, cool. Would not have been my first choice, but very well played. Okay, mini old Maurice is looking at his starting rank 169. Anything else? Alright, Tilo's fighting again. Thank you very much, Tilo. EP Vader Thrawn versus JKL, Qui-Gon again, and Varys. Basic. Just ability block. That's all you want to do is ability block. You don't want them to use Heroes Arise. Just come on, no. Ability block. Well, you could I guess you could kill everybody before they even take a turn. I didn't see the speeds before. But generally, when you don't have overwhelming power like that, I would ability block so they can't use Heroes Arise. And we have another Wedge Hand Chewie by Tassin. I mean, he's not using it again, but we saw Tilo use it earlier against against JTR. That's good. Smart to do it against BB-8. Yeah, BB-8's good. Get him out of there. Otherwise, JTR will call him to assist and cleanse. Here you don't. Oh, you could reduce her TM with basic. His basic can't be evaded, so you can reduce TM and give Chewie a chance to go. Yeah, that. Anyway, there's no days now until she does her mind tricks. Mind trick, I think. JTR is mind trick, and Old Ben is mind tricks. I don't think they're the same name. It's annoying. It's going to be 51 or something. But an easy 51. Little Maurice is up against an interesting player. Yoda Porg, 500 or 960,000 banners. 52 actually, 52 for Tassin. That's nice. How is the GAC of you guys? Of the folks who are watching, how's your GACs going? My own GAC was unfortunately my first auto set this season. But not bad. I mean, I keep a lot of offense, so I cleared it already, but pretty lucky in a way that I only have one auto set so far. Auto sets are sort of annoying. I mean, it's nice to win, but not as interesting. Certainly not very competitive. And rarely you get to, well, you do get to try some. In this particular auto set, there was nothing really dangerous. Like no weird or really good GL combinations, GL and secondary combinations. The worst was, I think, Lord Vader with Darth Vader. So that was like decent, but nothing super special. Okay, let's go take a look here down at the bottom. Tilo is taking JKR against, okay, well this is a pretty good team. B1 is the only thing that makes it annoying here, really. But Mark's available on GG, and down he goes. Very nice, Brian. You one-shot everything, or did they have an Executor as well on defense that you had to clear? Executor on defense is no fun. No fun at all. Message redacted. Most of their GLs on defense. Yeah, DR, Bastilla, and Watt still does work versus JML. That's for sure. I mean, it depends on JML's side characters, what else he has available, or who else is with him. For instance, like GMY is very difficult to beat. Just because GMY takes so many turns with all the assists and everything. But DR Bastilla still works. Against some Ray teams, you can use JKR, JKL, and I don't know, Bastilla is pretty nice because she can ability block Ray and prevent sudden whirlwinds. Also, JKR, JKL, and like Hermit Yoda or Bastilla or something works against SLK. Again, some setups. We have a JKR team talking about that. Grid's taking it against a JTR team. Tassin is using Padme versus Night Sisters. Oh, nice. You have an Executor advantage? That's awesome. Yeah, well, no worries if you didn't one-shot everything still. One one-shot clear is awesome, and having a full clear is awesome, and having Executor on defense is very unfortunate for your opponent, but great for you. This will be a nice win versus JTR. Yeah, besides that, Densha, I'm not really sure what other, like, really reliable counters. It's primarily Ray and JML that are easier to beat. I mean, SLK again, you can use JKR, Jedi Knight Revan, versus SLK and Ray, but you gotta choose one or the other. Really depends on what team comps they have set up and how you want to play it. Okay, we have Tassanex now taking a Beskar Mando team versus Night Sisters. This is a very nice, easy counter. Mini old Maurice. Looks like his opponent. Oh, excuse me. I went for a run this morning and then had pasta for lunch, so I'm full. Anyway, his opponent just has, well, I'll leave it here, but he just has a JML team that he hasn't even attempted yet. Everything else, it looks like he one shot, so that should be interesting. Yeah, Densha, I think you should be fine then. I think you should be fine. You probably don't even need Watt, to be honest. I would check the GG stats to be sure, but I mean, when the Sith Empire team has Frenzy, which is most of the time, they cannot be ability blocked or stunned. So Watt Wrist really helps with keeping you alive and turn meter, primarily turn meter, to be honest. But with Darth, if you have Darth Malak as well, check the GG stats. I mean, Watt's a fantastic choice, but you may be able to save Watt if you have the trio as well. Just an option. Okay, so this DR counter is the BAM counter versus the Night Sisters is going to go pretty well here. 8, it should take out Ventress. Oh, excuse me again. Yeah, nice easy 53. Alrighty. And we have Gridden just took out a JK or a DR team with JKL. Very nice, very nice. And what is GOM, the old Maurice, up to? KRU, DR with no Malak. I'm going for points. Looks like it. Efficiency player. Not good old Maurice's strength necessarily, but he can certainly do it if he needs to. And then a really normal GG team. And Lord Vader with 2 tanks. Okay, pretty pedestrian. Cool, good luck, Densha. I think with one of the options, you'll definitely be able to get through it. Definitely. It's a good counter. They don't have a lot of options against it. I mean, on the team you're facing with Qui-Gon and Bastilla. Oh, cool, free. Awesome, thank you, man. Oh, that should be good. The problem, okay, yeah, I've got the screen up here. The problem with the Solo versus Zareth is it's going to take them like 45 minutes to talk about their match before they fight. Not a problem necessarily. I mean, I'm sure I'll go watch it. Well, I have a meeting in like an hour and a half. We'll see. I'll definitely, if they start fighting in the next half an hour here, I'm certainly going to be, I'll bring it up on some of the screens here. But I may not commentate the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. All right, so he's still choosing. We have Gridden doing JTR versus a Rex arc in Barris, I think. I think it was Rex. I think Rex was the starting character. Go to Maurice about going to go with Supreme Leader Kylo, Daka Zombie versus some team. We shall see, we shall see. And Tassanex is taking in Mother Talzin, Daka, and AV versus the Dooku team. I don't know, the counterattacks preventing healing I would be a little leery of, but it should work. It should work. Oh, this I would not choose. I would have done the AoE there. Nice stun, very nice stun. Yeah, but thanks for that, it's great to know. Definitely would like to watch it. And hopefully some of the fights I can make into a Kyber lab or something like that. The defenses should be really fun, that's what I'm looking forward to most, I think. Okay, let's go take a look at this SLK match versus Lord Vader. I don't like this one personally. You don't have a cleanse. So SLK is going to be stuck with, yeah, I think this is going to be a loss. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, again, I would always, personally, I check GG stats for everything before I would do it. And maybe Gollum already checked this before. But, okay, so Vader can, or Daka can gain TM, but can't cleanse. Vader's going to be hitting the tank. I still think the double attacks from Daka will help a lot with Vader with SLK's ult. That may be what saves him. And if he's smart about using his swipe that cleanses the whole team, that will help. Tassin X, by the way, is up against Executor and Negotiator. Tough defense. The problem now is, okay, you've sort of got a swipe with 18 dots. 10 or 18 on Daka, I didn't see. Yeah, here's the issue now where Vader is probably going to go into ult with both sides alive. Oh, that's so lucky. Lucky, fortunate, skilled, whatever. That's very, very convenient that there's only one side alive. That's half the mastery that Vader's going to be getting. That will help a lot. That will help very much. Very much a lot. Problem is now the ability block. But I think there's only been one death by Daka. So, not bad. I would definitely not go into ult. At 83%. No, I think that's not a good choice because he's got still 81% or 83%, still one ult turn. 85 is 2 ult turns. So you just got one cleanse. I mean, nobody's really in any danger. Not such a fan. But he is doing a great job of keeping the dots off of Daka, because certainly one of the great disadvantages, oh, but it's 2 minutes left. I think it's going to be a loss. One of the great disadvantages of Lord Vader is he can't avoid taunt. I mean, that's what his dots do. And his dots are pretty good. Not all, here I'm not even sure. Vader's dots are 10% dots, and he applies 2 every turn, so effectively 20% of the health. The problem is if Daka dies from dots, she cannot be resurrected by zombie. Yeah, Daka's dead next turn, I think. Maybe zombie can do a heal. His special does a heal, and that may save Daka. Or Vader does an AoE. That was lucky. That was very lucky. And 84 is still... No, there's no dots. No, that was a wasted AoE, in my opinion. And back up he goes. Half health, and more than half health. 90, why 96? He wasn't going to die in one turn. Oh, there goes Daka. 50 seconds? I just would have ramped. No, why? It's a loss. It's a loss. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So I think this could have, okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Maybe it's a win. But I think this could have worked if you wait until 100% ultimate and you have to do the little swippy to swipe when you're in your ultimate stance. Oh, this next basic. Oi, oi, oi. Uh-oh. Jeej, as they say. Yeah. You have to wait, SLK side, you have to wait to go into alt when you're at 100%. I mean, because Vader is not ramping up before then. He did do a great job by killing one side before Vader ulted the first time. That saved him. That almost won him the fight. And I think he could have won the fight at the end also if he didn't use his swipe that one time and had it the next turn to save Daka. And if he had done his swipe while he's in alt. When your mastery is doubled when you're in alt, or your siphon is doubled, I'm sorry, you gain effectively twice as much mastery when you do the swipe versus the stab. Because siphon's nothing unless you can do the mastery with it. So better take advantage of alt and double your mastery. Yeah. I mean, no shade on Gom, just could have been played more effectively. Okay, I'm checking the other. Okay. Xerath versus Solo Base. 15. All right. We're going to change up the streams a little bit here. So anybody fighting? Yeah, we can watch Tasnex while we're fighting, and we'll switch off Gridden and Tilo Mad. Xerath and Solo Base. So we're going to do this live while you are watching. So put Xerath there, number 2, and we will put Solo in number 4. Xerath. Can I spell today? And there we go. 4 will be Solo Base. Oops. Okay, Tasnex. Number 4. Solo Base. And number 2, Xerath. All right. So, anyway, Tasnex, unsurprisingly, is doing a fantastic job versus the Executor counter. That's a difficult matchup, but quite good. Oh, and look at this. This is a fight you don't see too often. Gom is going against Darth Revan team. No Malak, though. No Malak. With a Bad Batch. Now, they cannot be stunned. Yeah, they cannot be stunned. However, true damage certainly can work. Now he's calling assist on Bastilla Fallen. The double tap should definitely take her out. Okay, okay. The shock is a bit unfortunate. But with the expose and the true damage, makes short work of the tank. Very nice. Get rid of the buffs and give TM. Although TM cannot be applied or cannot be gained by units with shock. Look at that. Kapow. Lovely, man. Great fight. I think I've only seen this 1 or 2 times before. Really, really good. Oh, just a moment here. Is Xerath cheating? Or are we really seeing the power behind the throne? His wife's there to coach him. Maybe that's why they didn't win the Creator versus Devs. Should have been Xerath and his wife, not Xerath and Solo. No, I'm just kidding. That should be fun. You guys should go check out their streams as well. I think most people are. Let's go take a look what Gom is doing back against the lone Lord Vader. That is a complicated setup. Let's go quick check. We have Solo checking out Xerath's defense. He kept Malak for offense. Hunter Tech Echo, Lord Vader, Shore Royal Guard. Okay, nothing fancy. Okay, Gom is doing Imperial Troopers against the CLS Chupio team. Not going for a hit. Interesting. The turn meter. Okay, yeah. So he makes sure that Veers goes. Will be 2 hits. Lucky might be 3. Okay. Anyway, very well done. It should be a win. In this case, I sort of like the days option, but if it takes out, it should be okay. Yeah, perfect. Nice. That's very satisfying. Easy 53. And Testnex is now doing Akbar versus Negotiator. This is interesting. Not too often that you see it these days, mostly because people keep the Negotiator for cleaning up executors, but it's a very good counter nonetheless. And Gom is considering what teams to take in against the rest of his defense, taking in a Moth Makara, Hoth Rebel Scout against against the GG team. Okay, should be pretty easy. This fight is going pretty well. Traditional opening. One very, very nice thing here that just happened is that Biggs was weaker than Biston, so the dispel from BTL. Here I go for turn meter generation. Yeah, I'm going to BTL. Anyway, Biggs was weaker than Biston, so the dispel from BTL, it dispels 2 targets, the weakest target and the current target. So Biggs fit both those categories, which saved Biston's stealth, so he does more damage and can't be targeted, obviously, so very nice. And Sarge is the next one to come in. Here I would bring in, yeah, exactly, Phantom. You can also bring in the Y-Wing, but I think Phantom is a better choice because you get the turn meter and you know that next turn you'll be able to bring in Cassian. Because here is the problem. How do you get through everything? And no Ghost either. Ghost is a great way to kill ETA-2. Not needed. ETA-2 is gone. Okay. Well played. Should be a win now. Might lose the Y-Wing, but should still be a win. Gom is cleaning up here, as we can see. GG will soon fall. I like the setup too. The only thing is, I wouldn't have used my res. You never know what's going to happen. Back to seeing Tastnex finish off the Rebel fleet here. I like the Kara HRS combo, but I feel it's just less beefy and can't really, I mean, I don't know, his Kara could be really built tanky. Kara is a pretty decently tanky character. You just go for the promotion, dude. You don't want to promote your little buddy. Anyway, 52, not bad. That was Gom's fight, by the way. For the Mothma versus GG, I like the tanky rather than the turn meter game because you can more easily suffer 2 deaths right in a row if there's some unfortunate timing. Nice win by Tassinix. Akbar versus Negotiator, a good solid win if you know what you're doing and play it right, which obviously he does, and he did. So, let's see. Solo and Zareth are still chatting with their audiences. Gom is about to go in and take Rey against who? Oh, he still has Maul on. He has a bunch on offense. I guess he's still trying to get through the front wall. And Lord Vader is there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. If there's one GL behind the front wall, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? Maul, IG-11, Rey. Oh, that's a smart choice, though. But IG-11 only removes dots from scoundrels. But I think, yeah, with basics, if Rey does basics, so IG-11 will stay nice and beefy. Holdo can heal Rey with Would this right here do it? No. I think you need the first alt. The question is, yeah, I'm not even sure what IG-11. I guess IG-11 helps spread the damage. I would think like IG-11 and L3 maybe. I don't know if he has L3 available. That's a question I didn't see. But IG-11 is a great choice here versus Lord Vader. And yeah, I would definitely go into alt. Vader goes into alt 2, ability block, but doesn't affect Rey and her alt stance. I think this will be a kill. Yeah, nice. Okay. Really unfortunate to have to use Rey, but a good kill nonetheless. Good kill nonetheless. So just KRU left. And let's see. Anything strong on the top front? Yeah. The new team is pretty good. I like B2 instead of B1, but both nice choices. So just a KRU, FOO, and Sith Trooper. You have Padme, maybe? That'd be a pretty easy Padme team. Let's see what else he has. Yeah, okay. So easy Padme team, 51, maybe 52. Sort of fragile. Oh, we went with a fast Padme. What speed is her? What speed is she? 309. Not that fast. But I mean, good. The faster the better. She should go first. Yeah. There's no dispel on this team besides the stun. Yeah, I like the stun. No, I like basic. Yeah. I think that's a good choice. Because now KRU, oh, B2, okay. Great. I'll probably go for first order officer first, yeah. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, it's going to be a 51. First order officer has the most potential to sort of mess things up, you could say. Down he goes, and now just a quick, easy cleanup. It's done, nice. Healing immunity, even better. Kick to the face. Kick your face stunned. Okay, nice. Is this going to be 50? No, it's not going to be 52. Although it's hard to tell with JKA. Hard to tell if that's full defense or not. No stun. Bam. Healing immunity expired. I think you'd still die. Oh, I thought you would die there. Tough fight, tough fight. Yeah, 51. Okay, what's in the back wall? Tasnex cleaned up the Executor team for 46 with his finalizer. Well played. Well played, well played. Zareth is looking at his coin flip, heads or tails, who fights first. That's perfect. I'll end here in like 5 minutes anyway. Maybe we'll see one fight. Okay, let's see. There's a Maul team there on defense. Fast-ish. Not that fast, more offense build. GBA, Maul, Boba, and Maul's the only real dangerous team, right? Oh. Does he have anything to take about Bast, JML? I don't think so. I think, well, no, you could do it with, I don't know what you could do with what he has left. Don't know what you can do with anything. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, that's awesome. If you look at, I'm switching to Zara's stream real quick. I want to get something set up like what these guys have, but I haven't sorted it out. And the problem is that I don't know the opponent's IDs of all of these streamers. Not yet. I have something sort of in the works. But you see how it says Solo and Zareth score? When you know the opponent, when you know both players' defense, you can see both their scores. That's a really cool idea. But you need both IDs, player IDs, and I don't have that available yet. Let's go take a look at Tasnex here. He's considering what to clean up with what. Oh, no, his opponent failed against. Oof! That was a tough fail. You know, Gom's thinking. Man, all these thinkers. Thinkers, thinkers, thinkers. It's going to be, I think, more than 5 minutes before one of the Zareth and Solo fights happen. I may just call it here. Yeah, everybody's thinking and contemplating. It'll be a while before fights start up again. So that's it for today's show. We had some good, interesting fights. Saw a couple of things that I had not, well, one thing that I had not seen before. And the other one that I've only seen once before that was great, which was Hunter, Echo, and Wrecker against the DR team. No Malik, though. That was beautiful. Very well played. Excellent counter. So thank you all very much for watching. For anybody that watches afterwards, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Maybe learned something. Go check out these cool, interesting streamers, especially the Zareth solo fight. Hopefully they'll make a nice YouTube video afterwards of that match too from both sides. Should be pretty cool. All right. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the rest of your GAC. Good luck. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.